This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Graue Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to graueinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Graue Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
From High School as the Railers get set to take on the Pioneers. Here on this Friday night in Central State 8 action, the Railers come to the contest with a record of 16-3 on the season, 5-1 in Central State 8 action, while the Pioneers come into tonight's game with a record of 13-4 and 5-2 in conference play. A little late to the party as the sophomore game went into overtime. The Railers come out victorious 43-39 in double OT. We'll send it back to the studios for a quick break. Back with more of the Graue Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
See that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from High School as the Railers get set to take on the Pioneers in Central State action on this Friday night. The Railers 16-3, 5-1 in conference play. High 13-4 and 5-2 in league action. You're in the Graue Incorporated pregame show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd 6-game winning streak coming into tonight's game, victorious on Tuesday with maybe, Scott, their best performance of the season. Winners over the Bulldogs from Muhammad Seymour, 64-38, and a 6-game winning streak. Coming off one of our better games, maybe if not the best game that we've played so far. Obviously shot the ball well. Comnick and Tungate led all scorers with 25 and 20 respectively. I'd like to see this keep this thing going for a couple more games.
Yeah, like you said, coming off a big win against a good Muhammad Seymour team. And yeah, I think the Railers played their best game on Tuesday night at Roy S. Anderson, but now we got a tough little stretch here with the Pioneers of Normal U-High coming into the season 13-4, 5-2 in the Central State 8. The only 2 losses in the Central State 8 came from MacArthur and Springfield High, and we know what type of team MacArthur has. And you know, U-High, we talked to Coach Al after the game the other night. They can shoot it, so we're gonna have to guard and protect that paint.
Yeah, the U-High Pioneers victorious over Rochester, a team that the Railers fell to at Rochester, and they beat Rochester 45-28 at their place. And as you said, with that 5-2 record in conference play, this means a lot. Not only for it seems like a little ways away yet, but every win, every loss is important when you come down to that regional seeding time. And this is a big one on the road. But one of the better opponents that the Railers have seen so far this season, and this will be a tough one here at Normal U-High. U-High comes in the contest averaging 55 points a game while giving up 46. The Railers come into the contest scoring 46 and giving up 39. Normal U-High on a 4-game winning streak themselves, victorious over Fieldcrest, Lanphier, Jacksonville, and Decatur Eisenhower in their last 4. The Railers on their 6-game winning streak, winners down in at Collinsville against Collinsville, and then Belleville East, Decatur Eisenhower, Lanphier, La Salette Academy, and then big winners on Tuesday, 64-38. Just going over some of the stats. So for U-High, they are led here by their junior sharpshooter Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald comes in the contest averaging 14. We've got a kid by the name of Johnson. He averages 12 and 7. The Railers' leading scorers, Comnick at 17 points a game, will go along with 6 rebounds, and Tungate follows up with 13. We saw Bryce on Tuesday night. Blokovich maybe with his best game of the season points-wise. He had 9. I believe Tate All was right there with 2 or 3 of his patented threes. So good overall scoring from the Railers on Tuesday. Love to see that, keep that thing going.
Yeah, and we're going to need it, as we go through the season. We've seen teams key on Comnick and Tungate. If you can get All and Blokovich going, All's been going as of late, hitting that 3 and some key threes in crucial parts of the game. But if we can get Blokovich going, it's going to free up our wings and our perimeter, and maybe open up Comnick and Tungate a little bit.
The Pioneers and the Railers here from U-High High School. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After word from our sponsor, Scott and I'll be back here in Normal to bring you the play-by-play action as Lincoln takes on U-High. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Comnick Graue Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cook-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Lincoln Railer basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Normal, Illinois, on the campus of Normal U High, for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Pioneers from Normal U High. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Claudette back at the studio. And we're all set to bring you tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching, well, not watching tonight, our live stream. Unfortunately, we can't bring you live video, but you can listen to us on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. The Railers come in tonight's game with an overall record of 16-3, 5-1 in the Central State 8, and the Pioneers with a record of 13-4, 5-2 in the Central State 8. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, looking out through the stands, Scott, probably the biggest crowd that the Railers have played in front of this season. So I think first things first is you got to have a good start. You don't want U High in this crowd to get into it early, and the Railers have to have a good start to the game here. Also, we got to find out where Fitzgerald is. One thing that has hurt the Railers this year, we did a pretty good job against Muhammad on Baum, but they've got a shooter just like Baum, if not better, in Fitzgerald. We got to find out, make sure we know where he's at. Also, Johnson underneath, kind of a stocky, not tall guy, but a almost like a football linebacker type of build, but does a lot for their team as far as facilitating the shooters, and will look to score when he gets it around the hoop. So we got to make sure we know where their guys are at. And then, I'd love to keep shooting the ball the way we did on Tuesday night. That sure makes things a lot easier.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. Railers back at home tomorrow as we'll take on the Blue Devils from Quincy High School. And then a tough little stretch for the Railers, Josh, as we're 4 games away. We're going to travel to Bloomington on the 20th, and then to Mount Zion that Friday, and then travel all the way up to Rock Island on the 24th, and then no games during the week the following week, but then we're going to take on Taylorville on Saturday, and that's a early game, 3:30 for varsity.
We've been on a stretch.
2 o'clock.
We've been on a stretch lately, haven't we? I mean, ever since we got back from Collinsville, we've had each week have been at 3 games. So I know the players love to play games and a lot more than practice. Just hope we're not wearing down at this point. But, they'll feed off the momentum here tonight. Good crowd here at Normal U High, and a good matchup here in Central State 8 action.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Graue Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Graue's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at GraueInc.com.
Everyone has a ritual.
that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
already here to start this game. The Railers got to pick those two guys up.
6-4 Pioneers. Railers with the basketball. Tungate with it. He'll go right. Now get to the lane. Up with the right. Up and no good. Hayes there for the tip. Couldn't get it to go. Pioneers with the rebound. They look to push. Johnson. He'll hand it off to Kirby. Now back to Smith, top of the key. Feed it into Johnson. Tipped out of there by Komnick. And the Railers will slow it down by 4.
Yeah, turnover there for U-High.
Komnick dribbles in, pull-up jumper, got it, and the foul. Count the bucket, and Komnick will go to the line for the and one.
Yeah, went baseline. It looked like Johnson was letting him go baseline, so he took it with that left-handed dribble, pulled up. And Clemenson, with his second foul, kind of undercut Komnick after he made the jump shot. So good jump shot there by Carson. Carson go to the line for one.
Free throw up and good for Komnick. Felstead checks in for the Pioneers. Kirby with the right wing, now Smith.
Yeah, Smith gonna have to extend that 1-2-2 out on the two shooters, Kirby and Fitzgerald. Komnick almost with a steal there.
Fitzgerald launches up a three and gets it.
Yeah, and that was deep too. I said he'll shoot it whenever he wants, and then he gets on fire. He's one of the better shooters in our league.
Valakovic to Hayes. Hayes takes a couple dribbles, gives it to Komnick. Komnick pulls up, well, left it way short. Airballed it. Now here come the Pioneers. Fitzgerald guarded there by All. Now they'll reset with Smith. Feed it into Johnson. Johnson looking to get into the lane. Does. Up with the right and good. Count the bucket. Looks like he's got maybe a little hook on.
Yeah, I think so too. Look at Carson arguing a little bit. He got pushed on the one before.
Count the bucket. Johnson to the line for the and one. Short's going to check in for Hayes. Johnson to the line for the and one. Free throw up and good. 12-5 Pioneers with the lead. 3:04 left first quarter. Railers with the ball. Tungate will bring it up on Smith. Now across the half-court line. Goes to his right. And a little bump foul on Smith. That's his first.
3 fouls already on the Pioneers. 2:55 left here in the first quarter. The Railers down 12-5 in need of a basket here.
Tungate with the basketball. He'll set up the offense. Over to Short, right wing. Now up top to Valakovic. Back to Tungate. Tungate goes left. Now backs it out. Give it to Valakovic. Now Komnick. Komnick dribbles in on Johnson. A little bump. No call. Short there. He's going to pull for the jumper. Airballed it right down to Kirby. And here come the Pioneers up 12-5. 2:23 left.
Yeah, Short got it there off the deflection. Now Komnick's pass just a little too strong on the jump shot.
Fitzgerald three-pointer on the way. Left it off the front of the rim. No good. And Komnick with the rebound. Here come the Railers down 7. Short right wing now. Tungate to All. Swing it left to Valakovic left wing. Now they'll work it back to the right. Short to Valakovic. Now here comes All. Little three-man weave up top.
Railers got to get some penetration going downhill, something toward the basket here. Brody's got a wide open spot to go.
Railers working that perimeter. Valakovic right corner. Now back to Komnick. Vlahovic, three on the way from the corner, rattles in, out, and back in for Vlahovic.
I didn't think it was going to stay down, Scott.
Went down a couple of times, rattled around and fell, and the Railers down 12-8 with 1:05 to go in the first.
Finally got some penetration going toward the basket. Brody got it going, kicked it out to Vlahovic, which wasn't an easy shot. U-High Pioneer defender right in his face. That's
he got a travel. Yep, sure did. Fitzgerald now to Smith.
I don't know if you got to really worry about anybody other than Fitzgerald and Kirby that's going to really score the basketball for the Pioneers.
Pioneers working the clock down to 35 seconds. Fitzgerald now to Kirby, swing it over to Johnson. Now he'll back it out and hold on to the ball. Tungate will come out on him. Now kick it over to Smith. Back to Johnson, 24 seconds. Looks like the Pioneers will try to hold for the last shot of the first quarter, up by 4. Smith to Kirby, back to Smith. Smith will work right to Johnson, now back to Smith. 6 seconds on the clock. Johnson tried to feed it down low and hit out of bounds off the Railers with 4.5 seconds left in the first.
Carson got in there just at the nick of time to tip it away. It was going to be an easy 2 points for the Pioneers, but Carson got a hand on it, going to tip it out now. U-High going to get it out underneath.
Pioneers to inbound. They'll kick it into Johnson, and another offensive foul on number 11. That's Felsted.
Yeah, that's 5 fouls now. No, 4 fouls. 4 fouls on U-High.
4.2 seconds left, first quarter. Here comes Tungate, down to 2. Up with the right.
Yeah, he got fouled. They're going to call a foul. Yeah, they're going to call a foul on U-High as Brody went with 4.2 seconds, went all the way and got to the basket, got hit in the face on the foul, on the shot. So Brody will go to the line for 2 while the band plays.
Well, I think the AD just stopped him as Tungate, the lone man on the court, shooting 2 free throws. First one up and good for Tungate.
Not an easy thing to do, too. You know, it happens on a technical and also happens at the end of the quarter when you're just used to shooting free throws with guys on that lane line. And Brody, with nobody up there, makes the first and misses the second.
So at the end of the first quarter, Lincoln Railers 9, Normal U-High Pioneers 12. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
The Central and Midwestern U.S.
Welcome back to Normal U-High, where the Railers trail 9-12 at the end of the first quarter, Josh. And, you know, we see it that they have 2 shooters, and Johnson, to me, is getting to the lane but not even looking to score.
Yeah, he did that one time where he picked up Hayes' second personal foul, but he really looks to pass in there. And I think the Railers just got to concentrate on Fitzgerald and, as you said, Kirby, who both of them are out right now. So see if the Railers can take advantage of this here.
A whole slug of new faces into the game for the U-High. Railers with the basketball to start the second. Comic over to All. All's going to dribble in, up with the right. In and out, no good. Good look by All, a little running floater. Wanted to foul, didn't get it. And the Pioneers with the ball. Johnson picks up his dribble, gives it to Kruger. Now back to Johnson.
Yeah, not a shooter.
A bounce pass inside. Up and turnaround jumper from Felsted is up and good. And it's 14-9. Comnick to All 3, right, left corner, off the rim, no good. Rebound Pioneers. One and done for the Railers, and here come the Pioneers.
Other than that one offensive rebound by Hayes early on in the game, I think it was the first 2 points for the Railers. Nobody in the red jersey going after the offensive rebounds.
Johnson works it over to number 5. That's Hensley. What was that call there?
It's a travel.
Travel? Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to get the roster straight here, and I missed the travel. Turnover Pioneers, Railer basketball. Railers down 14-9, 6:48 left in the first half. Railer basketball, Comnick, he'll kick it into Tungate. Tungate crosses the half-court line and tapped out of bounds off of Kruger. He's going to stay with the Railers. Tungate to all, now Velakovic.
Just getting in the passing lanes enough to disrupt this
Tungate,
offense.
3, left wing, too long, no good. Johnson with the rebound.
Railers, as you said, Scott, one and done. Nobody underneath there.
Tapped away by Tungate. Short with the putback and up and good for Short. He'll be fouled and go to the line for the and one.
Yeah, big steal. Just a lazy pass by Johnson. Short picks it off and goes in and gets fouled for the layup.
Count the basket. Foul on number 5, Hensley is first. Team first.
Smith will check in for Hensley.
Preston Short will be at the line, 2-1.
Short to the line for the and one. Free throw up and off
Railers
the back of the rim, up and down.
Railers
and
have had a couple good bounces here for us.
Now a trap in the corner and a timeout by U-High coach. He'll get it. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 14-12, 5:59 left in the first half, Josh, and the Railers on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, big basket there by Short as he picked that pass off and went in for the layup and got fouled, made the free throw. So good three-point play for Short and the Railers to get us right back at this thing 14-12. But I'm like you, Scott. I think that we got to send a few guys to the offensive boards. I don't think U-High is going to push the ball up and down the court. They look like they're pretty methodical in their offense, and we got to send a couple guys because I think there's some openings there where Railers can sneak in and get a couple offensive rebounds and some putbacks.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Me Realty. Whether buying or selling, trusted professionals at Me Realty. Located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or go online to merealty.com. Will be Pioneer basketball out of the timeout. Kirby to get it in. He'll get it into Johnson. Now Johnson over to Smith. Railers extend their pressure a little bit. Now Johnson to Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby and Fitzgerald back in, so the Railers got to be aware of the shooters.
Kirby to Smith. Smith will dribble right, give it to the corner to Schroeder. Now they'll work it back to the left to Kirby. Feed it into Johnson. Johnson spins up with the right and good. And Johnson gets to the basket, and it's 16-12.
Yeah,
Pioneers.
He's just catching it too deep. I mean, he's in the middle of the lane, pretty close to 3 seconds, I would imagine, but he's catching it too deep. At the free throw line, it's all right, but not down by that volleyball line.
Short. Now they'll work it left or to the right. Comnick right wing. Now up top to Velakovic. Velakovic hands it off to All. All pulls up just inside the three-point line. Count it. And it's 16-14.
Yeah, two-pointer there by Tate off the curl. Something you don't see normally from him, a two-pointer. But a good-looking shot there for All.
Johnson, he'll kick it up to Schroeder. He'll hand it off to Smith, and the Pioneers will set up their offense with 4:50 left in the second. Kirby back to Smith. Smith bounce passing to Johnson. Comnick there to meet him. Kick it out to Kirby. Kirby goes left. Tap from behind from Short, and they're going to call Short for the reach around. And he'll pick up the foul. That's Short's first, team first.
Foul on number 13. Preston Short is first.
Smith to inbound for the Pioneers. He'll kick it out to Kirby. Nowhere to go for him. Now he'll give it to Johnson. Johnson will back it out, give it Kirby left wing. Now over to Smith. Back to Kirby, feed it into Johnson. Johnson spins up and no good. Gets his own rebound up, rolls around, no good. Fought for, Kirby comes away with it. Couple of tries there for the Pioneers. Now they'll get it into Johnson. Up, round, and good.
Yeah, you can't give them that many opportunities. They had 4 chances to score it there, and they're going to do it. Railer's just not hammering the boards.
18-14 Pioneers, 4:10 left. Vlahovic, he'll fire it over to short. Left it short, and Smith with the rebound. Halfway through the second quarter, Railers down by 4. Pioneers with the ball. Smith, top of the key. He'll dribble in, now jog to his left, now back to his right to Kirby. Kirby back to Smith. Smith to Kirby. Kirby top of the key. Smith, and a travel by Kirby. I don't know if that was a travel. He did a little head fake and then took off and dribbled, but we'll take it.
Third turnover there by the Pioneers. Kind of an unforced turnover there for them, and the Railers got to get a basket here.
Tungate will walk it up on Smith. Now bounce pass to short, right wing, up top to Vlahovic, swing it left to Tungate. Short pops out, grabs the basketball, finds all. We're going to get a legal screen on the Railers. I'm going to call it on Komnick. So the Railers give it right back to the Pioneers, down by 4. Now a little full-court press here by the Railers. Ooh, almost a double dribble there by Johnson. He'll give it to Smith. Now over to Kirby, left wing, back to Smith, top of the key. Smith goes left, now he'll back it out, reset the offense up with 3:08 to go. Second quarter, Railers down 4. Bounce pass to Johnson, and he just bowls his way through Komnick, count it, and the Pioneers up by 6. Vlahovic back out to Tungate, short, swing it right to Komnick, right wing. Komnick pulls up jumper, rattles in and good. And it's 20-16, 2:32 left, second quarter.
Railers need to stop here, and Johnson's kind of doing what he wants to underneath, Scott, and we're going to have to make a couple adjustments here.
Now to Johnson, he's going to dribble in, and he's getting that arm right around Komnick and going around him. You got to call that sometime.
Yeah, the Railers just not putting up much of a fight. I don't know if Carson doesn't want to pick up his second foul, but there wasn't much effort there trying to stop Johnson, and he's having his way underneath there.
22-16, under 2 minutes to go. Railers with the ball. All picks up his dribble and got called for the travel. Turnover, Railers. Well, we mentioned after the first quarter, Johnson wasn't looking to score to get in that paint, and that's where they're going right now.
Yeah, I think we've extended it so much now that it's almost been too easy for him. He's got to try to go. We've spread it out so much on their shooters. Now it looks like the Railers almost in a matchup zone here.
Schroeder with it. Now to Smith. Smith guarded there by Tungate. Now he'll dribble out of it and reset the offense with 1:20 to go. And the Pioneers trying to take the air out of the ball, up by 6. Johnson going to dribble in, spin, nothing there. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Kirby flies in for the rebound. And now Smith. Smith gets to the lane, kicks it out. Schroeder for a 3, got it. Second chance points comes back to bite the Railers, and it's 25-16 with 47 seconds left. First half, Railers with the ball. Vlahovic dribbles in, nothing there, kick it out, swing it around Komnick. Komnick over to Tungate. Now short. Shore spins out of it, gets it to Vlahovic, 23 seconds left. To Tungate, now he'll set up the offense with 17. Short right wing. Now Vlahovic over to Tungate. Down to 10. Tungate's going to dribble in on Smith. Pull up, jumper, got it. And a three-quarter shot from Johnson is no good. And at the end of the first half, the Normal U-High Pioneers 25, the Lincoln Railers 18. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Graue Incorporated halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, Realty, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, Financial Advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones, Modern Brake and Alignment, Graue Incorporated, Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, Schneider Masonry, United Community Bank, Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, Peasley Funeral Home, Chestnut Health Systems, Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back here in the Graue Incorporated halftime show. Josh Comnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here as the Railers trail here at half 25-18 over the Pioneers from Normal U-High. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Pioneers, they were led in the first half by Cameron Johnson. Johnson with 11, 6 for Devin Fitzgerald, 3 points apiece for Isaac Schroeder and Owen Kirby, and 2 points for Andrew Felstead. The Railers were led in the first half by the two seniors, Carson Comnick and Brody Tungate, both with 5, 3 points apiece for Preston Short and Bryce Volakovich, and 2 points for Tate All. Again, the Railers trail here at half 25-18. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout here in the Graue Incorporated halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here at halftime. You're in the Graue Incorporated halftime show as the Railers trailed here 25-18. We'll run through the stats here for U-High, shooting it hot from the perimeter, or from the field, from anywhere. 63%, 10 of 16. They're 4 of 8 from 3, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. This is where they're really hurting the Railers, Scott. 11 rebounds for the Pioneers, 3 of them offensive. They got 6 turnovers, no steals on 3 assists. The Railers are shooting 41% from the field, 7 of 17, 1 of 5 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. Just 4 rebounds for the Railers, 2 of them offensive. The Railers have 3 turnovers on 2 assists and 2 steals. And you look at the rebound margin, 11-4, and that's where they've gotten an extra chance on some opportunities. Scott has really hurt the Railers in that first half.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And, you know, as you mentioned before, we've kind of taken the perimeter a little way in the second quarter, but now Johnson's able to find some space, you know, in the paint, and we're just not collapsing on him quick enough. Now, he's a big, strong kid, and, you know, give him credit. He's just bowling his way down through there, but, you know, we're going to have to make some adjustments, and, you know, yeah, we need to guard the perimeter, but we also need to collapse on that middle.
Yeah, it's not hard when you're making layups like Johnson is, and yeah, we've taken away some three-point opportunities for U-High, but as you said, we've given Johnson some easy looks underneath, and we've got to shore up our defense from the inside. We also got to hit the boards. When they do miss it, we've got to hit the rebounds, and got a few early from Hayes, but then he got the 2 personal fouls, so everybody in red are going to have to hit the boards. Komnick with just 1 rebound so far on the night. He averages about 7, and he's going to have to be able to get in there. Bryce is going to have to go in and get some rebounds along with Tungay. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left up on the board here. We'll have third quarter action when we come back. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Touchdown! Oh, you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No, I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome back to Normal U High School as the Railers trail the Pioneers 25-18. Scott Kirby, Josh Connick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. It will be Pioneer basketball to start the second half. Smith with it over to Kirby. Now Kirby back over to Smith. Fired back over to Kirby. Now right wing. Fitzgerald, 3 on the way. Got it. And the Pioneers open up the second half with a 3-pointer and take a 10-point lead on the Railers. Connick will go left. Now give it to All. And a foul on the Pioneers. On number 1, Fitzgerald.
Devin Fitzgerald, his first, team first.
All will kick it into Tungate. Railers down by 10. Third quarter just underway. Now All has it. He'll give it to Hayes. Hayes hands off to Tungate. Tungate going to fly by and up off the backboard as he flew by Clemenson and count the bucket for Tungate, and it's 28-20 Pioneers.
Yeah, Railers got to get some stops on this end. Did a good job getting downhill and getting to the basket. Tungate has got to continue to do that.
Smith loses it. Now he'll regain it. He'll bounce pass into Johnson. Johnson kicks it out. Kirby, 3-pointer on the way. Rolls around, no good. Rebound, Velakovic. Now Tungate will push it up. He'll give it to Connick. Now Velakovic to All. Over to Tungate. Now Hayes left wing. Connick left corner. Connick's going to dribble in on Johnson. And Tungate kind of tipped it to Smith. Smith was standing out of bounds. He's going to stay with the Railers on their own basket.
Yeah, Carson with the drive. Just got to be stronger when he gets there. Took some contact, got it up on the rim, but got to get it up a little higher and go a little stronger and try to draw a foul.
Railers with the basketball, down by 8. Tungate's going to dribble in, up and good. He can do that all night, Josh.
I think so too. I think he can get downhill. I don't think they can stay in front of him. And right now, he's the only guy getting to the hoop.
28-22. Pioneers with the ball. Smith with it, top of the key. Picked up there by Tungate. Over to Kirby, right wing. He's going to fire up a 3 and get it. Kirby with the 3-pointer. It's 31-22. Tungate spins and he'll be bumped. And they're going to call a charge on Tungate. And now a technical foul on Tungate. I see his frustrations, Josh, because it was definitely, there's no way it was even close to being a charge. So Fitzgerald to the line for 2 for the Pioneers to shoot the technical fouls. First one up and good. Second one up and good for Fitzgerald, and the Pioneers with their biggest lead of the night, 11.
Yeah, and the basketball here too, and they're fresh off a 3-pointer from Kirby, so the Railers in some real trouble here.
Smith with the basketball for the Pioneers. He'll direct traffic. Now he'll go right, give it to Kirby right wing, back to Smith. Bounce pass into Johnson. Johnson's going to spin, kick it out. Kirby, 3-pointer on the way, in and good for Kirby. 36-22, and the Railers this one's getting away from them here real quick. And a full timeout taken by the Railers, and we'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
(36-22), Pioneers with the lead. 5:11 left in the third, and a little 5-point swing on the charge by Tungate. There goes Comnick. He's going to dribble in, up with the right and the foul on Johnson, and Comnick's going to go to the line for 2.
Drive there, and Carson play gets called out of the timeout for Comnick to get to the basket. Got there, got fouled. Big free throws here to get into this little bit of a run by U-High.
Free throw up and good from Comnick. Brian McKinney's going to check in. He'll check in for all. Second one up and good from Comnick. And it's 36-24 Pioneers. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Johnson back to Smith. Now Smith back to Johnson. He'll cross the timeline and set up their offense. Smith with it, top of the key to Fitzgerald, back to Smith. Smith will go right to Kirby, right wing. Feed it into Johnson. Johnson gets in, and he's going to be fouled on the arm by Velakovic and get 2 free throws. Free throw up and in and out, no good for Johnson. Tungate. Back in for the Railers. Second free throw from Johnson, up and good. 37-24, 4:40 left, third quarter. Railers with the ball. Tungate over to Comnick now. McKinney left wing, give it to Velakovic. Now Tungate's going to fire from the left wing, off the rim, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith picked up by Short. Now to Kirby, back to Smith. Over to Johnson. Fitzgerald left wing three-pointer off the rim, no good, and out of bounds. Railer basketball.
Let's go!
Railers with the basketball, down by 13, 4:08 left, third quarter. McKinney, Velakovic, left corner. Now Tungate. Swing it right to Comnick, right wing. Now top of the key to Tungate. Tungate spins, nothing there. Now Velakovic, swing it over to Short, left corner. And Tungate will back it up and set up the offense. Left wing, Velakovic. Now Tungate's going to drive behind the back over to Comnick, left wing. And a foul as Comnick was trying to pass it over to Tungate, and Johnson got him on the arm. That's the second personal foul for Johnson. Third team foul for the Pioneers.
Yeah, Railer just look out of sorts here. Not a lot of movement going on the offense. And again, nobody but Tungate just really trying to attack the basket.
McKinney, left wing. Velakovic picks up his dribble, hands off to Tungate. Tungate kick it out. McKinney, corner three, way too long, airballed it. Right down to Johnson. Pioneers with the ball. Smith. Kirby right wing, 3 on the way, got it. 40-24, 2:50 left, third quarter. Vlakovic, he'll spin out of it, fired all the way up to McKinney, over to Tungate. Tungate 3, got it. Tungate with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers down 13, 2:25 left, third quarter. And a timeout, Pioneers, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, again, right in the same spot to where Kirby's hit, like, what, 2 or 3 of them here in this third quarter, and the Railers just not getting out on him and making him put it on the floor. I don't think he dribbles or has dribbled much at all, but he hasn't had to where he's got some openings. He's got a pretty quick release, and he's feeling it here. The Railers got to run him off the shot and make him do something different.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, or online at myfgec.org. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Graue Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to GraueInc.com. Pioneer basketball out of the timeout. Johnson, he'll kick it up to number 4, Kruger. Now Kirby, back to Johnson. 2:13 left here in the third. Kirby will back it out. Now he'll lose it out of bounds. Turnover, Pioneers, Railer basketball. Railers down 13 with the ball. You like to get this down into single digits before the fourth, because U-High is just going to take the air out of it with no shot clock.
You're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing. You got to get this thing within striking distance, or they're liable to stand out there, as you said, with no shot clock and just hold it.
McKinney with the basketball. Bounce pass to Vlakovic. Now Tungate. Tungate's going to drive in, up with the right, and a foul on number 11. That's Felsted. And Tungate will go to the line for 2.
Good drive there by Brody. That's a good start. Get him going to the hoop. Hung up in the air and got fouled with the body. So Brody will go to the line for 2 free throws. Tungate tonight 1 of 2 from the line. The Railers 5 of 6.
Free throw up and good from Tungate. He'll get 1 more. Second one up and no good. Rebound, Schroeder for the Pioneers. And a foul on Tungate as he grabbed a hold of Johnson. That's the 3rd on Tungate. And the 4th team foul. Kruger to Johnson. Now back to Kruger. Now Johnson, guarded there by Short. Now he'll back off. Now give over to Kruger. Kirby right wing. Now Kruger with it, guarded there by Tungate.
Well, I'd rather have Johnson where he is than where he was in that first half.
Johnson's going to dribble in, up with the right, no good. Put back, no good. Fought for. McKinney had it, lost it. Now on the ground, fought for. Kirby comes away with it. Now Johnson will set up the offense. Picked up there by Tungate. Over to Kruger. Back to Johnson with 54 seconds left. Feed it into Felsted. Now back out to Johnson, and the Pioneers just trying to work the clock when they're up by 12.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you said earlier. They've got the ball handlers out front to be able to do this. They tried a little bit of it in that second quarter.
Kruger with it with 25 seconds. Now back to Johnson. bounce pass. Now they'll kick it back out to Johnson with 10 seconds left. Johnson's going to dribble in, up with the right, running jumper, no good. 5-4 underneath, out of bounds, off of Velakovic with 0.7 on the clock, and it will be Pioneer basketball.
Boy, Railers with a defensive stop there, and we don't handle the rebound. It goes right off our hands and out of bounds. It gives the Pioneers another chance for some sort of a tip play.
Kirby throws up a desperation off the side of the rim, no good, and at the end of the third, it's the Pioneers 40, the Railers 28. Railers have some work cut out for them here in the fourth, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
To 28, Railers trail by 12 to enter the fourth. It will be Railer basketball to start the fourth. Tungate with it over to McKinney, left wing. Now bounce pass to Velakovic, over to Tungate. They'll work it to the right, McKinney, right wing. Now McKinney will dribble in, give it to short. Now Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble in, up with the right. Didn't go, but he'll be fouled, a hard foul on him, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, again, Brody getting to that basket, or trying to anyway, and he's going to go to the free throw line where he's 2 of 4 on the night.
First one up, and no good from Tungate. Tate All's going to check in. He'll check in for Breon McKinney. So we need about 4 of those magical three-pointers from All.
Yeah, in a hurry, too. Plenty of time left. We just got to be able to get some stops. Tungate 0 of 2 from the free throw line.
40 to 28. 7:25 left in the game. Fitzgerald back in for the Pioneers. Gets it to Johnson, now Smith, and then we can anticipate the Pioneers just taking the air out of it. Tried to feed it down low, not there, and Tungate couldn't, or that's Velakovic couldn't grab the loose ball, out of bounds Railers. So the ball's just not bouncing our way right now.
No, well, we've got our hands on it. We just haven't been able to corral it.
Smith to inbound. He'll give it over to Johnson. Now Kirby. Smith to Johnson. Johnson's going to back down on and a hold on Velakovic before the shot.
Yeah, Bryce just got to step up though and stop him and body him a little bit. Just don't let him back himself right into the basket.
Smith to inbound. Almost stolen away by Tungate. Kirby comes away with it. Now Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Smith. Over to Kruger, now bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson spins, nothing there. Smith, three-pointer on the way, got it. 43-28. Velakovic going to dribble in on Kirby, nothing there. Kick it out, three-pointer on the way from Tungate off the rim, no good. Velakovic with an offensive rebound. Now stolen away. Blockfitch tried to outlet, and Kruger took it away from him. Here come the Pioneers, up by 15. Johnson trying to back down Komnick. Smith, he'll dribble in. Now give it to Kruger for a three off the rim, no good. Komnick tracks down the rebound. And here come the Railers down 15, 5:50 left in the game. Jumper by Komnick, too strong, partially blocked there by Johnson. And a one and done for the Railers.
Yeah, just not a good shot there. Carson's got to find a way to get to the hoop. Settling for jump shots here.
Smith will dribble left, give it to Fitzgerald. Three-pointer on the way is up and good. And Pioneers just can't miss right now.
No, the Railers don't have anything going offensively.
18-point lead for the Pioneers. Tungate stripped from him from Kruger. And here comes Johnson. And count the bucket and the foul by all. If you're going to foul, fouling. A little bump, count the bucket, and Johnson will go to the line.
His first, team second, substitution on the play. 24 on the Clark. Ends the lineup for the Railers. And Johnson with the line, C1.
Pioneers up by 20. Johnson to the line for the and one. Free throw up and good. Clark checks in for the Railers. Short's going to dribble in, nothing there. Kick it out to Clark, top of the key, over to Komnick. Komnick in the corner, three on the way from Short. Up off the backboard, no good. Clark fought for it. Now Tungate comes away with it. Komnick, three-pointer, top of the key, in and out, no good. Clark there for the rebound. Komnick's going to try it again. Off the rim, no good. And out of bounds off of Clark, going to the Pioneers.
Yeah, a couple opportunities. Good job by Clark of getting some offensive rebounds.
McKinney's going to check in for all. Smith dribbles out of the pressure. Here he comes. Up to Kruger. Up and good. 51-28. 4:20 left in the game. McKinney with it. He'll dribble in. Nothing there. Kick it out. Now the Rails will reset. Tungate, top of the key. Halfway through the fourth. Railers down 51-28. Tungate trying to find some space. Nothing there. Up with the right and good.
Well, the Railers just unfortunate playing so well on Tuesday and come back on the road here and just have not been able to get anything going.
Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No, I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
To normal U-High. Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening, where the Railers trail the Pioneers by 21 with 3:34 left in the game. Johnson kicks it out to Fitzgerald. Now they'll reset up top. Smith. Over to Kruger. Tapped away. Now Kruger will track it down. Smith with it. Give it up to Johnson. Johnson kicks it out. Fitzgerald 3 on the way. Got it. 54-30, and a unforced turnover on the Railers with 3:04 to go.
Well, the good thing is, Scott, we get a chance to come back tomorrow, I guess.
Fitzgerald, another 3 off the rim, no good, and over the back on Johnson. Railers with the ball, down by 24. Tungate, he'll dribble in, up with the left, up and good.
Yeah, Tungate's been the only bright spot we've had here tonight. He continues to get to the basket. Brody with 17 here, and he's been basically the only guy in this second half that's been able to score.
Pioneers with the ball, up by 22. Johnson's going to spin, and out of bounds, hit off of Komnick, and stay with the Pioneers. Little jumper from Johnson, up and good, and it's 56-32. Tungate, top of the key to Short, back to Tungate left wing. Three-pointer from Short, up and good. Chris Coyne, State Farm, three-pointer from Short, and it's 56-35.
Yeah, only the third one of the night for the Railers, and just not enough of those, just not enough of defensive stops on the other end. U-High shooting 58% from the field and 55% from three-point land. They've got 11 threes compared to the Railers just 3.
Johnson tries a 3, no good. Komnick with the rebound. Komnick, and a foul there by Smith. 1:14 left in the ball game. Railers down 21.
Team's third, defense for the Pioneers. 11 and Billsburg, 5 and
Taylor to inbound, gets it in McKinney. Stolzenberg in for the Railers as well, and Kane Komnick along with Hunter Clark and Breon McKinney. Taylor, he'll back it out, give it to Clark. Now over to Stolzenberg. To Taylor, over to McKinney. Taylor with it now. Komnick. Komnick up with the left, up and good. Kane Komnick with the bucket, and it's 56-37.
Yeah, I think when we've been, I know subs are in now and stuff, but when we have gone to the basket, we've had good luck with it with Tungate in that second half. It just, unfortunately, he was the only guy that could do it.
Johnson with it. And the Pioneers will back it out with 15 seconds.
Yeah, the Railers back in action tomorrow as the Blue Devils from Quincy will come to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium and see if we can avenge this loss here. Just the 4th loss of the season for the Railers as they fall tonight here 56-37. We'll kick it back to the studios and have the Graue Incorporated postgame show in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Graue Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
For Dallas Smith and Isaac Schroeder, and 2 points apiece for Austin Kruger and also Andrew Felstead. To round out the 56 for the Pioneers, the Railers were led here tonight by the senior Brody Tungate. Tungate with a nice game, 17 points for Brody, 7 of 11 shooting from the field, 2 of 6 from three-point range. He also had 2 assists, 7 points for Carson Komnick to go along with 4 rebounds. 3 points for Preston Short with 6. Bryce Velakovich with 3. 2 points apiece for Tate Awe and Kane Komnick to round out the 37 for the Railers. Again, the Railers fall here 56-37. We'll kick it back to the studios for another 2-minute timeout. You're in the Graue Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
the Graue Incorporated postgame show as the Railers fall here 56-37. The Railers fall now to 16-4 on the season, 5-2 in Central State 8 play, while the Pioneers improved to 14-4 and 6-2 in Central State 8 action. Pioneers shoot 57% from the field. They were 20 of 35, 11 of 21 from the three-point land, and 5 of 6, 83% from the free throw line. 18 rebounds for the Pioneers, 5 of them offensive. They had 7 turnovers on 11 assists and 2 steals. The Railers didn't shoot it terrible from the field, 44%. Not well from three-point range, 3 of 13 for 23%, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 7 turnovers for the Railers on 5 assists and 2 steals. Again, the Railers were led here tonight by Brody Tungate with 17 points. And Scott, just one of those nights where U-High had it going, and you sure wouldn't think that it would be a letdown game, as it was a big game coming into tonight after the Railers played so well on Tuesday. They just couldn't get anything going here, and U-High had it all going.
Yeah, you're right, Josh, and we just couldn't get anything going offensively. Credit to U-High. They had some great shooters, and we just didn't find them at times, and it hurt us, and a lot of second chance points as well hurt us as well. But we got to rebound and get ready to play again, because we're right back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good thing about a bad game, is when you have one right after that, you can come back and hopefully redeem yourself after this one. But this one will sting a little bit, just because it had quite a few implications on the conference race, as the Railers fall now to 5-2 in league play.
Joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, with the performance that we saw Tuesday, you would hope we would see the same tonight, but unfortunately, normal U-High is just a little too much for us tonight.
Yeah, they're a good basketball team, but I don't think our defense really worked the way we should. Everything we covered in practice, they did, and we didn't execute here. I think they hit 11 threes. And they were basically wide open on the line. And you got to be able to move. They're a good basketball team, but you can't live on what happened Tuesday night.
Yeah, Coach, and really early on, too, it was some offensive rebounds, and really Johnson just bulling his way down beneath the basket, catching it just too close to the hoop and giving him some easy opportunities. When we kind of stopped him from the three-point line in the second quarter, Johnson went to work underneath.
Yeah, on our scouting sheet of both the shooters, we said make them put it on the floor. I don't think they hit the floor once by dribbling the ball to shoot it. It was all catch and shoot, and they made 11, and probably about 11 out of 15, 16. It wasn't a lot of attempts either.
Yeah, and we didn't shoot it well. Just Brody was the only bright spot offensively. Was able to get downhill for some layups to attack the basket, but Carson never got anything going, and Tate didn't get open. They had the scouting report on him pretty well as far as guarding that three-point line. He just just attempted one, and we just didn't have it going offensively.
Give them credit. They defended it. Hopefully, maybe we could find them in another chance somewhere down the road in the state tournament. But we'd have to play a whole lot better than what we did tonight defensively.
Well, good thing after a bad game is you get a chance to turn around and do it tomorrow against the Quincy Blue Devils. Tell us what they are going to bring to Roy S. tomorrow.
Well, the last 3 years they played a group that was very talented, and they had 3 straight years of a lot of success. And by doing that, I think they graduated 8 seniors last year, and the kids that are playing now, I think, is some freshmen, some sophomores. So it's a young team, but it's also Quincy Blue Devils. So if we come out and not want to defend and not want to execute an offense and be mentally prepared, it could be another bad night. They've won a couple in a row. They've got a little bit of confidence. They played Moline tonight, so they've made a long trip. I think they traveled tonight, so they're going to travel back, get on a bus again tomorrow, and travel. So I believe we have a 4:30 and a 6 start tomorrow, so hopefully people will come out and see the Blue Devils, and hopefully you'll see us get back on the right track.
Well, Coach, we'll see you right back at Roy S. Anderson tomorrow. Safe trip home, and we'll go get those Blue Devils.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Normal, Illinois. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow at 6 o'clock as the Railers will be at home to take on the Blue Devils from Quincy, Illinois. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame starting around 5:30. The Railers now stand at 16-4, 5-2 in the Central State 8. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Claudette, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 37, U-High 56. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game. Located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406.
Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Graue Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to graueinc.com.
Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755.
Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581.
Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WL